I just, I ain't had the time, so I was just like, all right, I'll do it when we finish. It is what it is.
Look, I was like, let me just throw some topics on here real quick. Really?
Like you remember when you was growing up in church, right? And the lady with the wigs that was always, yeah, pastor, yes, ma'am. And they wig just shaking, right?
You so
Just go,
stupid.
yeah, pastor,
I can't.
amen.
You are crazy. Hold on, what's wrong?
You know I ain't lying. Every church had that one lady with the wig, and
Can you see him? Lord, I wasn't ready. I was not
hey,
ready.
hey man, I clearly wasn't ready, so hey,
Hey, it is what it is.
it is what it is.
Debbie, why you ain't put two cornrows in this man's head?
Hey man, yeah, man, Debbie got to get me right.
Oh, that is too funny. So how your week been so far? It's only Tuesday, but it's
Hey
popping.
man, it's been busy. I don't know about you, but my week
Yeah.
been busy. So, um, yeah, I can't. You be like, well, I'm waiting for the weekend, but weekends around these parts get a little busy too. Hey man, hey, I ain't get a chance to get it done, so y'all gonna have to rock with your boy like this today. You feel me?
Look,
And it ain't blowed out, so it
that's
it ain't
funny.
blowed out.
They like, what the? Yeah, this week has been busy. We had a showcase Sunday. Yeah, my artist had a showcase Sunday, so I'm still trying to wake up.
Okay.
I'm tired. And I just finished with my speech with the business majors of Westchester. That was amazing. It was amazing. I say he hating because he bald.
Hey man, I'm gonna cut it off one day. If I
Yeah,
have
right.
to. I
Yeah,
ain't
right.
cutting nothing. Unless I have to. You know what, man? I'm like the old days now, man. I ain't cutting it off unless I lose my hairline and it
And you
don't
ain't
look
lost
like
it by now. You ain't gonna
right.
lose
That's what
it.
I'm
Yeah.
saying. So
Mm-mm.
I'm more upset about this beard and it not being shaped up. That's what I'm more hurt about.
Oh
I,
my
I need to I
goodness.
need to get that taken care of
You
ASAP.
look like the caveman.
Hey man. Hey. Can't
uh-uh.
can't look our best out. I was finna put a hoodie on and just put the hoodie over my head. 26, huh? Oh man, I know you were hurt like at
Jeez,
26. So that means like it was starting to recede at like 23, 24. So
that's
ugh,
terrible. Mm, mm,
dang,
mm.
26. Oh man, I bet they thought you was old. Did you cut it off? Wayne, did you just cut it off or did you try to like salvage it for
Wayne,
like
did you have the George Jefferson?
right? Did you
Yeah,
shake
look, my cousin told my shape. He just didn't have a chance to do it.
right. It usually is. It's usually braided, but it ain't braided today. So hey man, y'all get to
Hey,
see how long my hair is.
hey, cousin. Hey.
Actually, I ain't
Oh,
cut it in about a year and a half. So yeah.
hey, let it grow. Let it grow. Let it grow. Old Jesus.
Hey, hey man. Samson say the power was in his hair, right?
Hey, and
So
who cut it? That damn Delilah.
Aaron McKee. Sorry, I'm not sure who Aaron McKee is. Who is Aaron McKee?
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know. He said he had the Aaron McKee.
Oh, well,
Okay.
I don't know.
We don't know who Aaron is, brother.
Nah. Well, we're gonna jump on in since we got a lot of hot topics going
Right.
on in the news today.
So
We're
y'all can
gonna
get off my hair.
right. We're gonna try to ignore Adrian's hair today. It's hard to ignore, but so I was hoping Justin was gonna be here today. He's at work. Hope maybe he'll jump on later. I'm not sure, but they got him working like crazy. And shout out
Yeah.
to Justin, our other co-host. 'Cause I definitely wanted to get his input because he is a police officer. He's in law enforcement with all this craziness going on in the news today. So, what are your thoughts about this accidental shooting?
Um, you know, until we hold police accountable, then we're gonna always have these situations. I try to tell people, man, we treat our country like we're a third world country, and we're not a third world country. You know what I'm saying? We have made our police officers be like above the law. And honestly, I think it's because of the movies. You know what I'm saying? Think about it when we have cops movies, like all the laws that they're breaking in those movies. Like if you really sit and break it down, it's like, I know it's a lot of action in them, but our cops break laws in the movies, and just like they breaking laws here. And until we start holding them accountable, these things are going to continue to happen. And that's just what it is. It's going to continue to happen at the rate that it's happening. We have to create laws to stop this from happening. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, what was the situation with the Army officer? Like, yo, I don't want to take my seatbelt off. Like, yo, like I don't want.
Well, that was the second topic.
Oh, I'm sorry. I jumped. Well, I'm gonna stay back here. I'm gonna stay right here. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're training. They get training supposedly, right? They supposed to be able to handle these situations.
She was a trainer. She was actually training that day.
That's what I'm saying.
Training exercise.
26 year vet, right? Like all of this, you know, head of the police union, just supposedly this outstanding police officer, quote unquote, right? And you made this type of mistake. Like, you can't make these type of mistakes, and we can't continue to let them do this. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy how we continue to let these type of things happen. Until we hold police accountable for these things, they're going to continue to happen. Period.
And you see how conveniently her and the police chief both resigned so they can keep their pension? They both resigned today.
Exactly.
Like, no, they should be in jail.
Exactly.
How do you accidentally? First of all, they're on two different sides of your belt. Let's just start with
two different sides.
Two different sides of your belt. You actually had to pull it out and aim it. So you see that it's not this high yellow ass taser. You know it's not the same weight. Like, and you know what he got pulled over for?
It was tags, right? Hold up. It's so many of them.
He got pulled over because he had air fresheners hanging in his mirror.
Yeah, there you go. Air fresheners. Yeah. No, I mean, that's what happens. So it's crazy. I got pulled over a couple weeks. Actually, was it in the Philly area? Or was it in Jersey? Well, you know, was it
Jersey? They crazy as hell in Jersey. Them cops is crazy in Jersey.
I think it was Jersey. But so did some service on the car earlier that day. Well, I don't know if they do this to you, but for whatever reason, they like to take the lights off auto, because I keep my lights on auto.
Me too.
But they turned them off. So I didn't even realize that my lights was off because I was leaving. It was kind of dark, not dark. You know what I'm saying? Still in that little area. And so got pulled over and like feeling like, why am I getting pulled over? But it didn't say like, do you know why I'm pulling you over? Nothing. License and registration. Like straight out the gate. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? Had to do all of that first and then like, oh yeah, your lights was off, you know, whatever, once you come back clean. But it's like, bro, like
you looking for something. You just looking for something.
He was looking for something, and you just like, bro, like you could have just, hey, sir, you know your lights are off. Like, you need to cut them on.
Yeah, and I'm so sick of people talking about training. There's no training required when they're pulling over a white person. So why does this training need to be so enforced for black people? It's not a training issue. It's not a training issue.
They don't know how to deal. They don't know how to deal.
They just don't like black people.
Well, that's
how you that threatened by somebody that got air fresheners in their car? And even my problem is, even if somebody is fleeing the scene, running, he didn't commit a crime. Let his ass go. You got his information. Just go. Go get him.
That's what I'm talking about. Holding them accountable. Like here, he's running, so you shoot him in the back. Like, but they have to understand this is the climate that you set. People are scared. You know what I'm saying? Right. People are scared for their lives. So it's like, yo, like a cop can pull their gun on you, and there's absolutely nothing you can do. I mean, you can pull your gun, but
comply. They want you to obey them. Like they're your master. That's the problem.
And it's like, yo, bro, we both grown men. Like, you know, hey, talk to me with some respect. You're gonna get respect. It's just that simple, right?
Right. But it's not, you will, like Charles said, you will not see white young men being shot repeatedly. You won't. Hell, we see it time and time again. Mass shootings, white people, they come out, handcuffs, they take them in peacefully, no issue. But black people is, I thought this, and I thought he had a gun. I thought it was my apartment. I thought it's always I thought something. It ain't what I know, it's what I thought.
Right.
No, you went in there with the intention.
My old coach told me, you know what comes after a thought? A fuck up. That's what my coach told me. When you say, I thought this, yeah, you know what come after a thought? A fuck up. So yeah, chill on that. I don't even want to hear your thoughts.
Exactly. Then, I mean, we can go ahead and go into the Army guy. That sent me all the way through the roof. Like literally through the roof. I didn't even want to watch it, and I just happened to walk in and then seen it playing. I was like, are you kidding me?
I didn't watch it. I listened to it. I didn't watch it. And listening to that really, now you just talked about the last one. This really showed, and I guess because we battle buddies, right? We was in the military. It just showed you it doesn't matter at all. Like Buddy was in uniform and they still didn't care.
He did everything the military taught us to do. If you're not in a welded area,
right?
Get to a well. He turned his hazard lights on. He drove slowly, 1:40 seconds to the nearest gas station and pulled over. Hands up.
Hands up. They want him to get out. Like, yo, you got guns drawn. Like, I'm not trying to.
But they said,
I don't even want to leave.
And get out. How
and get out.
These two things?
I don't know how I'm gonna get out. And you know what I'm saying? I'm too nervous to even unbuckle the seatbelt because I don't want to lose my life.
And he said, I'm scared to get out. He said, you should be.
You should be. That right there in itself is a problem. Like people try to say like, oh, you shouldn't be afraid of the police. The police are here for you. But it's like, then you see this and it's like, yo, this is why we are the way we are when it comes to the police. This is why we feel the way we do when it comes to the police. Because here it is. I'm showing you like, bro, like I ain't got nothing. I ain't trying to do nothing. And you like, bro, like you still ain't even told me what I'm here for. Like, why I'm even pulled over in the first place.
Yep.
And it's like, yo, like, what do you do?
That's my issue is people keep saying comply to what? I don't even know why I'm here. Why is it that this is a one-way conversation? You're not the judge, jury, and executioner. You're pulling me over for a reason, and I should know why.
We made that. So people feel like cops can do what they want to do. They long rangers out here. Mm-hmm. They can do what they want to do. It doesn't matter. And it's like, no, you here to protect and serve. Like, you shouldn't be escalating the situation. Like, they escalated that situation big time. Well, Buddy just like, yo, I'm just trying to figure out what's going on.
Just what's the problem? Like,
right. Like,
he pepper sprayed that man. I was just like,
see, I ain't see it.
Oh my God. He just took his glasses off and was like, yo, that's real fucked up. Like, he wasn't even doing nothing. Just because he wouldn't get out the car, you pepper sprayed him. You could have just told him what you was pulling him over for. That would have squashed everything. And asked him for, why did I need to get out the car?
That's what I'm saying. It was just way too much. And that's the problem. And you know, it's like, well, like you said, you know, other counterparts gonna say, well, he need to comply. He didn't comply. What are you talking about?
He needs to tell him why he doesn't have to obey him. He's not like, that's not the purpose of being a police officer. I don't have to obey you.
We're talking about a traffic stop. We're talking about a traffic stop. We ain't talking about no killer. We're talking about a traffic stop.
Where they were in the wrong again.
Right. And you just like, yo, like, it'd be one thing if this is the particular guy that just left from murdering someone.
Right.
We're talking about a traffic stop. Like, I'm tired of talking about traffic stops. And then you try to dig up somebody's past.
Right.
And then discredit their name. But see, the issue that they're having now is you're doing it and you can't find nothing on these people that you're doing it to. So it's just kind of like, oh, well, now he didn't comply, or he should have just listened and done exactly what he said. Like, look, man, I ain't your bitch.
Right.
Like,
and not complying does not give you the right to kill me.
No.
That's not how this is supposed to work, people.
No.
Where does your training? When does your training kick in? When you have a person who's not complying, your next step should not be to shoot them, pepper spray them, or tase them. You have to have some type of escalation of force. Like we was in the military, we know for a fact that when we go outside that wire, somebody could shoot us. We are actively in a war zone. I can't just go out there and just start shooting, even though there is a very high percentage chance that I'm gonna get shot.
Right.
There ain't no guessing there. But I can't just go out there shooting.
I don't feel sorry for cops. Like I tell people, you signed up for this. Like, you signed up to put your life on the line. I'm a civilian, you know what I'm saying? Like now, so I don't sign up to put my life on the line for a freaking traffic stop. Like, what are you saying? You signed, like, that's what I try to tell people. They're like, well, I'm trying to make it home to my family. I'm trying to as well, but you getting paid. Like, you should not be trying to pull your gun on every person or every black person that you see, right?
All right.
You know what I'm saying?
How is that the first, when you walk into a car, how do you have your gun out of your holster already? Like, why? For a traffic stop, why?
I mean, I've been there, so you know what I'm saying? Meaning I done had the cops pull their guns, and you trying to figure out why, one, right? You trying to figure out why are we here? Like, yo, what are you doing? Like, I'm trying to make it home. Like, you pulling me over for a tag light, and now y'all pulling guns. Now, not only that, you got 3-4 other cars that showed up for a tag light. Like,
right,
bro, like,
and I'm supposed to just be compliant and just calm and just like,
right. And you don't even like, you trying to fix like a tag light. Like, bro, you would have thought I just robbed a bank,
right.
But that's not the case. We talking about I got pulled over because my tag light wasn't 60 feet visible. I didn't even know that was a rule. But it was driving while black, you know what I'm saying? Because my tag light wasn't actually out. It wasn't super duper bright. So like the cop pulled me over. He actually cut his headlights off. Like he was following me. He was trying to figure out a reason to pull me over. He was cutting his headlights off behind me. And then finally he pulled me over. And it was crazy from there. But like, yeah, man, I don't think people understand that. And until they can see that or feel that, they're just gonna be like, oh, the cops this, the cops that, Yeah,
I'm wondering where all those naysayers and Kaepernick haters are. He was kneeling for the troops, even though he was kneeling for injustice.
Right. So on that situation right there, all them that was mad at Kaepernick should be going crazy right now, right? But what I learned, man, people are not patriotic.
Oh no,
it's just the quote unquote sound of patriotic or patriotism is what it is for them. They're not really patriotic, because if they were, like, people would not be standing for that situation with a military officer getting pepper sprayed, all that whole, like, the whole America would be going crazy right now. But like I said, they was fake outrage because Colin Kaepernick was kneeling. I mean,
these folks is something else, boy. That's just like with the George Floyd murder. And I keep seeing like this post about, which it makes a lot of sense. This world would be in a freaking uproar if that was a dog underneath Derek Chauvin's knee.
Oh yeah, of course.
George Floyd. They would go crazy.
Oh yeah, of course.
But they finding every reason to try to justify this man sitting on his neck for that damn long. Like,
of course.
It's just like these cops just
love y'all dogs.
Until black people start doing to cops what cops is doing to us, it ain't gonna stop. As I tell you right now, put this on record, put this in your pipe and smoke it. If somebody do something, if one of them pigs do something to one of my kids, get your black dress ready, because I'm taking them out, and they can go and take me with them too, because I'm not getting on nobody TV crying, talking about no justice. I can promise you that.
I done already planned it out, so I'm gonna be in it for the long haul. You know what? I might be on TV crying, but understand. Yo, and it's sad that you even think like this, right? Like, yo, okay, play with
I
it.
mean,
You
they
want, right?
literally
You know what I'm
shot
saying?
this boy. He had a damn air freshener in the window.
Because he had too many air fresheners. That's why you pulled my man's over. Like, you ain't got nothing better else to do. You ain't got nothing
You
better
gonna
else to
say
do.
taser? Like, you knew what you was doing. You knew you had no goddamn taser in your hand.
Hey man, these your peoples.
Child, the shit.
These your peoples. I know where Justin at. You know, he need to be a part of this conversation.
Justin, like, I'm at work.
Right. Yeah. He like, man, I know what y'all talking about today. I don't want no parts of that one. Yeah. Yeah. We need that perspective today, buddy.
Mm-hmm.
We
Look,
need the other side.
Joy, you ain't lying. She said black men and women can risk their life to fight for them in war, but they don't care about black people's life. They sure don't. They showed that when all those black people came back. Was it Vietnam, whatever war it was, World War, whatever, and they was freaking lynching them if they felt like they was too uppity when they came back. You know, we just can't get. It's crazy how white people view black people as such threats when they have been the most threatening human beings on this planet since the beginning, the inception of
what? Really?
It's like how, like, yeah. And black people have been the most forgiving and loving people, and I don't know why.
I don't know, man. I ain't forgiving nothing. You
Mm.
feel me? I ain't forgiving nothing.
Crazy. It is
You
crazy.
do something to mine. I ain't forgiving you for nothing. Oh, God's gonna no.
No.
I
got
this. Yep.
Yeah, I got this.
You already have it planned out.
Mm.
Everything. The whole situation.
Mhm.
And how I'm gonna get up out of here.
Stupid. Well, I had a topic sent in from a viewer.
Oh, I love these.
And it don't have nothing to do with relationships. Ain't that amazing?
Ain't it though?
Well, it says, why is it so hard for some black people to support other black people when it comes to like businesses, products, whatever? Like, for instance, if you see, let's say I post something on Facebook and it's me promoting something. It could be my artist, it can be my products, it can be my business, anything. Why is it so hard for black people to just automatically share it, comment, just do something that doesn't even cost anything to just help spread the word? Why are black people so reluctant to do that?
I think a lot of times, well, one, it's because they know you, right? I feel like when people know you, it's hard for them to support you in that way. So like, I don't know about you, but it's so funny we having this conversation too. Cause I was just saying, like, sometimes I post something or I say something, people may find it profound, right? But they don't say it on the quote or the video. They may like it, but they're gonna message me. You know what I'm saying? And have a one-on-one conversation with me about it instead of, you know, maybe like you just said, sharing it or posting what they said under, you know, the post. And I think it's because, yeah, they're reachable to you because it's true. You have your friends that's gonna like it. You know what I'm saying? Gonna like it or shoot a comment. You know what I'm saying? Anytime you post. But then there's those that, for whatever reason, man, they not gonna do it. And y'all could be cool. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I personally don't take it personal. In fact, I don't even expect my friends to support me. Like, this is true talk. I don't expect my friends to support me. If they do, great, because it can get real dicey. You know what I'm saying? You can start feeling some kind of way because you like, yo, like, dang, you don't support your boy? Like, you know what I'm saying? You can't shoot a share, but I see you sharing people you don't even know. You know what I'm saying? And so you really start to take that personally because you like, man, okay, are you sharing it because everybody on them? Because it's like, they ain't said nothing I ain't never said. You know what I mean? So you just kind of like, all right, whatever. I take it with a grain of salt. But I mean, I'm just saying, you know what I mean? Like, you'll see them and it's just like, you'll share that, but you won't share what I say, you know? Okay.
All right.
But yeah, I don't expect friends to support me like that.
Because when I got the question, you know, I think it just depends on the people. And that's why I put some black people in the question, because it's not all, because we don't use broad strokes anyway. But like, I'm a big supporter. Like, so I share, comment, post, like tell people to, like I tell people to take action on mostly everything. If I see something and I like it, I'll share it. I'll try my best to buy stuff, whatever, with anything that I like. But a lot of times I will see, I actually had an issue where I was like heavy promoting something, and a particular person just wasn't supporting at all, which whatever, that's cool. You don't got to support, that's fine. But then they started promoting something and actually was asking me to support. And I'm like, really? No.
Don't that now that burns me right there when that happened. That's
Right.
a problem, because I have people
Especially
like that.
when you know I'm a huge supporter. I would have definitely supported your stuff, but you like intentionally not sharing my stuff. Nah, I'm good. But I think a lot of, like you said, a lot of times people just won't support you because it's you.
I don't think
just what it is.
and this is me anyways. I don't think anybody around me, close to me, can ever say that if they had some type of product that they were selling, that I never supported it. Like, everybody I know that's selling a product, I'm going to at least buy your product some kind of way. Women, you have products. I'm like, okay, how can I support? I'll buy something for my wife. You know what I mean? So that way that, hey, I'm still supporting my friend. You know what I mean? And so everybody don't have that. I mean, you know what I'm saying? They'll go out here and okay, you could be selling shirts, t-shirts. They won't buy a t-shirt from you, but they'll go buy t-shirts from the stores and do everything else, but they won't buy a t-shirt from you. And you just like, but you love t-shirts and you won't even support. But I feel like, especially with us, like now, once you hot, oh yeah, they're gonna buy it now. But it's like, you know what I'm saying?
Because they want a name drop. I know so and so.
Right. Now it's beneficial for them because they know you and you hot now. So it's like, yeah, that's the homie. We go way back. But when I was out here really pushing it, you wouldn't buy nothing from me though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Now the product sells itself.
That was my response initially to what the question when it came in was, they don't believe you. They don't believe in you. They just don't. They don't believe in the product. That was my initial like, and like you said, like, because a lot of times this particular question came in because they felt like once they voiced the concern to their friends, then they was like, oh, I didn't even realize I was doing that. And I'm like, okay, I don't know if that's, I don't believe it.
Well, we don't circulate money in the community, right? So it's a book I was reading, and it talks about the Jews and how they circulate their money in the community, right? So it's like, okay, if I'm a barber, they all coming to me, right? If I'm Jewish, and all the Jews are going to come to me. You know what I'm saying? They're going to find a service that they need in their community, and they're going to take care of it in their community. They're going to continue to circulate their dollars in their community. I have that type of mindset. So it's like, yo, if you have something that I need or want, I'm going to come to you because you're in my community. You know what I'm saying? Everybody don't have that thought process. Why? Because us, as Black people, that's not something that we learn. That's not something that we was taught to do like other communities do, because that's how they keep their money in. You know what I'm saying? And they just keep giving it to each other, giving it back to each other. They have a product, they have a service, they have the grocery stores, whatever the case is. You know what I'm saying? They have their dry cleaners. They're just continuous to circulate their money in their community, where we send all our money outside of our community. And that's the issue. You know what I'm saying? We don't think us first.
No, we don't.
Because we're consumers. We're big consumers. But
and that's why all those other cultures infiltrate our neighborhoods and we go and buy from them. Because they know we're going to spend the money.
Right.
But we ain't going to own shit. But we're going to spend some money.
We're going to spend some money.
Joyce said, what do you consider support? I consider support small. Anything. You can share something I post. You can comment. You can like it. You can buy something, like anything. To me, the small, you can go and subscribe to a YouTube channel, follow or share something on a Instagram or Facebook page. Support or just support. If I post something, I ask you to share it, just share it. You ain't even got to comment, just hit the share button. I see anything as the smallest thing is support to me.
I mean, hit the like, because if you like it, then the people that follow you can see your like. So yeah,
Right.
that's simple enough, right? You have a product. Man, I have bought so many products from people. I am so serious, just to support them. Like, and I didn't even use them. There's shirts I bought, never worn them. Beard oils.
Mm-hmm.
I've supported guys, doing beard oils. I've supported hair products. I've supported everything, like you name it. I bought CDs. I bought drives. Here it is. I'm in DC. I'm walking. Guy has a great presentation. He's like, man, support me. All right, man, what you got?
Yep.
Okay, I got it. Lotions. I don't even use it, but it's just for the simple fact, like,
Yeah.
yo, okay, it's not like it's $5-10. Okay, here you go, man. I ain't using it, but I just want to sow a seed, right? Like, that's what I call it, supporting, sowing a seed.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Everybody don't think like that, though. You know what I'm saying? Especially not us, not in our community. You know what I mean?
Oh no. And that's that, like the crab in the bucket mentality. That's what I forgot the author's name, but post traumatic slave disorder. It's been ingrained. It's a generational curse. It's in our DNA, and like we always look outside of our community for things. We never look within. Like it's always been that way. Like when we are striving for something greater, it's never, oh, how can I be like this next black person? It's always, oh, or if it is the black person, it's a celebrity or an athlete. Like, well, it's never really.
Think about it, like your people, and this is what's funny, right? And it's so true. Like, they're not going to help you become a millionaire. You know what I'm saying? So it's like Didi has this outstanding product that she's selling, right? And it's like your people may like the product, but they're not going to purchase it because it's like, yo, I'm putting Didi ahead of us. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like what he just said, crab in the barrel mentality. Didi, you're taking off, but where's mine? I don't have mine yet, even though you came up with this great product. So by me putting money in your pocket and sending you to the next level, I'm ultimately losing.
Yep.
And I feel like that's the thought process that we have, is that by Didi taking off, we lost. She's just winning herself. And so, but that's not the case. That's not the case at all.
Yeah. That's
where do we live? Well, where do you live? Candace, please tell us where you live.
Peanut Crazy said Core Queen Worldwide. I know that's right. But yeah, I mean, but it'll take, like you said, most of the time it's kind of like how Charlotte is with this music industry. Like, you can't take off here. For some reason, they just really don't support artists at all. It's hard here. So artists like DaBaby didn't blow until he went to Atlanta. And then Charlotte started taking them serious. Now DaBaby everything. Yeah, because he done made it now.
Right.
But when he was struggling and hustling, y'all ain't really paying him no mind. But that's just how they are. It's like, and your people just won't support you until you blow up. It's sad.
They're not going to help you get to that next level.
No.
Okay, Candace, Durham, North Carolina. So I guess y'all circulating them dollars. I mean, okay, original Black Wall Street, I get that. But are y'all circulating them dollars in your community? On the level that we talking? I'm talking about like Asians, Jews. Like, I ain't talking about, I'm talking about that level where, these people are keeping 70% of their money in their community. They're circulating. Okay, Candace. I'm gonna believe you. I'm gonna look it up though, but I'm gonna believe you. I'm gonna look it up, but I'm gonna believe you.
It's so stupid. You crazy.
It is a little different in the South, depending, because I can say this. When I lived in the South, it was like we was all poor, we was all broke, so we was all trying to help each other out. But the difference was there, though, is like, moving up here, right? If we came together like up here, the way the South did, we have the money and the resources here to really change the landscape. Whereas, like, if we had the mentality that I had and grew up in the South with, and we brought that here, like, it could change some things. But I mean, we was all poor and we was all just trying to get it.
And if it is true that Durham is doing that, why isn't it spreading outside of Durham? So that will kind of make more sense to have that cultural theme across the board and not just in one city. Like the
I'm gonna look
Jews
it
do.
up.
Like the Jews do it in every city that they're in. Literally. Like there isn't a city anywhere that the Jews aren't doing what they do in every city. They capitalize everywhere they go. So I think that's the issue of having it spread across the board.
Yeah, and I mean, Candace. Okay, I'm gonna believe you that Durham is doing it like that. I mean, I'm pretty sure they cool, but
Derek
Southern
said,
cities super educated and are definitely creating space like this.
Derek said, I've been guilty of wanting to forget where I came from and being somewhat ashamed of my Southern upbringing. That once I left.
How old are you, Derek? And let me tell you why I'm asking that, because I think it's cool to be Southern at this point. So
We love
yeah,
country
it's,
boys.
you know what I'm saying? Like it might be tough, some of the things that you went through, but like wearing that on your sleeve, like anytime you go places, like, oh, I'm from the South. Like I ain't never felt no disrespect or felt any type of way. I get showed love. And so
43.
yeah, you kind of on that cusp. Like when it's cool now, but like probably when you left, it wasn't as cool because you know, Andre 3000 still had something to say at that point, trying to prove trying to prove to people, you know what I'm saying, that the South got something to say, baby. So you know.
Well, you know, where you came from, it builds the foundation of who you are. So
Right.
without that, you couldn't be who you are. You got to be proud of that.
Definitely proud. I'm proud to be from Mississippi. You feel me?
The sip.
The sip. Country to the grizzle. You feel me?
Yes,
like I'm
Lord.
definitely the country.
Yes, Lord.
So I'm proud of that. You know what I'm saying? Showed me how to do a lot of things. Taught me especially how to be respectful. I feel like I'll be honest. If I would have grew up somewhere different, like just throwing it out there, the respect that I have for women, I probably wouldn't have that type of respect for women if I grew up in another place. We just taught a little different down there, man. So
yeah, something about them country boys, baby. Yes, indeed.
Man,
all right, we're gonna get into our next topic. And of course, it's a relationship topic, or I don't know about relationship. Well, yeah, I guess so. I came across this meme, and you know, I had to share it, and I had to get some folks commenting on it. It says, "A woman that thinks like a man will never become a bride." And I know how much you love Steve Harvey's book. What say you, Adrian?
All right. So, you know, we have our conversations about your boy, Kevin Samuels. Now, this is the part where I do truly believe he know what he's talking about. A man does not want a woman based off of what she brings to the table. And what I mean by that, what I mean is financially, her thinking like a man. No, we want someone that's sensitive, that's loving, you know what I'm saying, that's caring, nurturing, all of those types of things. Like, we're not looking for another dude. We don't want you to have the same type of feelings we have. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, you want to know who those women are that are like that?
Who?
They the homies. Or, you know,
absolutely.
they the homies. Or they the chick that you smashing, but she can't figure out why you won't take it to the next level with. And it's because like, yo, you cool. Like, we have a good time.
Right.
We do what we do from time to time. Like, that's good enough for me. And she can't understand why, like, dang, like, we be kicking it, we straight, like we be having fun, but he just see you as the homie. Like, he see you as that. And so don't no man want no woman that's like a man. Like,
well, Steve Harvey told them they need to think like a man.
Oh, that's your boy.
Yep. Really, Patrick? Boy. If she thinks like a man, she grunts in the bedroom. I can't with you. I think a lot of women are so jaded, and they just assume that they have to take this alpha male, female type role or stance and everything, and they have to have like this hard facade up. And for some reason, the word submission and just like being soft and feminine has become like a bad word or a bad thing. I don't know. I don't really know why, but it's like I think the women that kind of raised us had to be that way, and so it kind of like translated and got passed on. The whole "I don't need a man" mentality. So it's a whole lot of single women out here that want to be married but don't even know that they're repelling the kind of men that they want based off of how they're acting and thinking. It's a lot of
So
unlearning that needs to happen.
so I look at it like this, and this is definitely what happened, especially, with our parents, the previous generation. You had some unfulfilled women in those relationships, meaning like there were goals, there were dreams that they had, and they put
Mhm.
them on the side, you know what I'm saying, to have a family. And so them feeling some type of way about that, fast forward, you have your daughters, and now you're teaching your daughters like, no, live your life, have fun. You don't
Uh-huh.
need a man because, like you just said, like they had to depend on the man. They didn't chase their dreams. They didn't chase,
Right.
their goals because why? Kids start coming, so they had to
Hmm.
stay home. And so now they pass that thought process down to their kids. And then now, so women, it's like you want the best of both worlds. You want to not need a man, but you want to have a man. Let's make that make sense.
Yeah.
You don't want to need a man, but you want to have a man.
Hmm.
And so you feel like needing a man is wrong. Like, no, you supposed to need
Yeah.
that person. That's why you with him. Like, yo, look,
And a
man.
man needs to feel needed.
Right. Look, man. You should be able to need him. He penetrating you in a way that you just don't let anybody do, right? He's entering your body. If you can't need this mother, then why you with him?
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
Why?
It's a lot of man, it's a lot of relearning that needs to happen. Women really believe that their body is what gets a man. Having sex with them is what keeps them. They really believe this stuff. Having babies is what keeps them. And I'm like, and never in the history of niggerdom has a baby ever kept a man.
Never.
Sex ever kept a man.
Never.
No, that's not it.
No.
And
No.
women, of course, are emotional creatures. And
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, men don't even look at sex the same way you do. They don't. It's not even the same. Like,
Mm-mm.
stop thinking that you're giving away something so precious for somebody that don't even give a shit about you.
No,
It's
not at
sad.
all. It's pretty sad.
But social media has a lot to do with it nowadays. Like the attention that women get or that they think they want is not really what they want because they're not really getting like you're not getting what you're wanting. Like you're putting yourself out there in a way and you're drawing this attention that you don't even really want and trying to figure out why you ain't getting what you really, really want. Like,
It's sad, man. It's sad. Like
yeah.
we have instilled people to think like it's just so messed up all across the board. You know what I'm saying? I seen this meme where um it was like let's normalize or let's bring back men begging for the cooch. Let's listen, you know what I'm saying? Music that promotes that like it used to, you know what I'm saying? Like, because we've made it to where a guy that's going and trying to pursue you in a way that, hey, he like, yo, I want her. Like, I'm trying to
Right.
get her and I'm trying to show her. It's like, oh man, he's soft. Like, oh man,
Mm-hmm.
he lame. I don't, ooh, girl, I don't like that. He too pressed. Like, he
Yep.
thirsty.
Yep.
I'm
It's like
trying to get a drink. What you
ain't he
talking about?
supposed to be chasing you?
Right.
Like,
And so, you know what I mean? It's like women don't like that. This generation is just, oh, he thirsty. Oh, he trying too hard. It's like,
yeah, it's weird. It's really weird. I don't know. Like, uh, it's
first
not.
off, well, I'm gonna say this. I've never, and this is me, could be other people. I have never seriously dated a woman that overly pursued me. Never. Now, it's a difference from getting my attention. Then you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, whoa, time out. Like, you coming at me like I'm supposed to come at you. You know what I'm saying? It's like, hold up, time out. Like, you know what I'm saying? You got my attention. Now I see you, baby girl. Let me come get you now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I personally, but that's just me though, because that's just what I come from. So, yeah.
Yeah. Debbie said, not seeing strong, honest, independent, provider type men while growing up, women being head of household, even while being married, because the man was not reliable. Reasons why women may act have thought process of, I don't need a man. Oh, that's absolutely true. I think men drop the ball big time, a lot of times in situations. And a lot of the times, like back in the day, they had like two different families, so-and-so around the corner, then my sisters and brothers over there, then these my sisters and brothers over here. So it was like these women had no choice but to still deal with these men because they were the providers financially. But other than that, like, they really wasn't reliable. They couldn't depend on them for anything but paying bills. And after they came up and was like, hold on, I can go work for myself. Oh, I don't need no man. I'm good. Like, why would I put up with that headache?
Right.
So that's where that stems from. You absolutely right. Yeah, and now we got a generation of women who are capable of working, and I don't know. I feel like men need to raise the standard. I really do. I think men are supposed to be the leaders, right? And I feel like the reason why women have lowered their standards is because what men like what gets the men's attention, and for a short period of time, is what the women are putting out there. So if men aren't paying attention to this stuff or not giving it so much value, women wouldn't be doing it so much. So I feel like men need to start taking their position back at the head and raising the standard.
See, now we're getting into that conversation. What came first, the chicken or the egg? You know what I mean?
No, I'll give you an example. So if I go on Instagram right now, and I look up 10, if I look up 10 Instagram model pages, they probably got about 500,000 male followers, and all their pictures is they half naked. If I go up and look up 10 business women, fully dressed, promoting their business, they probably got like 5,000 followers.
True.
Because sex sells, right? Men are the biggest consumers of that industry, of what they want. Like, so what women perceive as what men want is not really a perception, it's actually reality. That's actually what they're purchasing, what they're buying, what they're getting, what their attention has. So if that standard shifts and changes, the type of woman that's being created and put out there would change.
So,
not saying that social media should be the influence. That's just my example.
So do men change or do women change? So because if women
are going to adapt to what women are going to adapt to what men want, right? Because a woman wants to be attractive enough to get a husband, right? Because that's most of the time what they want. They want to become a bride. So what is the criteria for becoming a bride? They don't know.
So you think women are out here searching for the answer, and so they're trying Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay.
So I feel like men are putting out a good representation of what they're looking for in a bride.
Because what's out there right now
is
most men don't want to be with Instagram models. They just want to smash. So I mean,
absolutely, but but remember what we said, that women think that their bodies and sex is what keeps a man. So if men are going to go onto these pages and that's all they want to do is smash, women thinking, oh, if I get here and I give him this, then I can get that, even though it has been proven that shit's not true.
The type of man that women want, the characteristics that a woman should have, first off, she should be peaceful.
Oh yeah.
She should be peaceful. Men want to come home to a place of peace. They don't want to leave work, come home and be arguing with their lady over who left something on the floor, or you know what I mean, I done had a long day of work and we really talking about this shoe that was left on the floor. You got to be kidding me. If you don't pick that thing up and put it away, you know, we should be picking up after each other, helping each other out. So like stuff like that, man, you shouldn't be petty. Like you shouldn't be trying to hurt feelings, meaning like you get upset, your initial reaction is to say something that you know that's going to hurt him when he probably wasn't even trying to hurt you. It just came out that way. So, you know what I'm saying? It's those things. I mean, we see plenty of women that are linked to stars, right? Plenty of women, but as we see, those relationships don't be working. You know what I'm saying? You know, they dip from you to go with someone else. Yeah. Happens all the time.
It's
and so
I know pieces are a huge factor for men. Huge.
Somebody you can grow with, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. that part. Yeah, yo, okay, quick sidebar, because I'm gonna throw it out there. So man, sitting there, you know, we got multiple bathrooms in the house. So she come up.
So for y'all who don't know, this is Adrian's wife right here. She said, "Where the damn toilet paper?"
So she gonna come in hot, you feel me? Like 4:30 hot about some toilet paper and talking about I don't be changing out the toilet paper. Now, mind you, I'm a man. The only time I use the toilet paper is if I take a dump. I'm not a woman. So sometimes I use the bathroom and I don't use toilet paper because I'm not taking a dump. So I'm not looking at the toilet paper. So then she comes in and sees there's no toilet paper, which she's the person that knows because she intentionally didn't change the toilet paper out because she wanted me to change the toilet paper out. You feel me? So she comes in 4:30 hot, like, you ain't changing out the toilet paper. Go out, man. Let me tell you what I did. I went in there and put a toilet roll in every single bathroom. You got it. You got it. You got it. You got it.
Oh,
you got
my God.
Now you got an extra roll in all the bathrooms.
Oh, y'all are funny.
Leave me alone.
Oh, my God. See? Well, you know, now y'all got toilet paper and the house is back at peace.
But yo, I wonder, I'm pretty sure other people have that type of situation with the bathroom, you know, with leaving the toilet seat up or just something. But hers is, I don't really change out the toilet paper because I don't use it like you. Every time you go in there, sweetie pie, Debbie Taylor.
Not sweetie pie.
You use it. I don't, sweetheart.
Y'all are crazy.
There you go.
That's funny.
So yeah, but yeah, nah, man. I mean, that's just one thing. I just leave. Oh, I didn't change it. That's what I'm saying. I just put another top in there. Yeah, I know. Yeah, we are joking, but she right. She really is. Trust me. You know me. If she wasn't my piece, I wouldn't be here.
Oh, I know. I absolutely know that. Yeah.
And she the piece of the house, man. She keep it running, so
Yeah. But I do stand on what I said, Adrian. I really do believe men need to raise the standard.
No, I just wanted to ask that question. That's why. Yes, she does.
Yo, cut it out.
And Phenom, are you married?
We're not.
Are you married? Right. Because you keep throwing these jabs at my hair, and clearly my wife has no problem with it, my brother. Keep your jokes.
Y'all so crazy.
But but yeah, though she do braid my hair actually. Just hadn't had a chance to braid it, brother.
That's all good.
I got a painful braiding coming. Okay. I don't think so. She like to do it with love and tender and care.
Oh, jeez. Lord have mercy.
Hey, man. Y'all done gave me a chance to show my love. Hey, man. I ain't got to go through no issues to talk about my wife. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Shots fired.
Look, we living a single life over here.
Hey man, that's because you want to.
Absolutely.
Exactly. Exactly.
Hmm. Oh yeah, it's
You see,
nice and peaceful.
hey, you see that last comment over there?
I braid his hair every week. I love his hair, his beard. It's all clean. It all smells clean. God. Okay, we done with y'all today. Thank you, Taylor. You're all crazy.
Nah, yeah, bro. You know it's all love, man. Gotta keep the jokes coming, man. We gotta have fun with these conversations, man. Especially what we was talking about earlier, man. That was
Right.
depressing.
Yeah.
Sheesh.
So just want to make sure you ladies heard it from the married man himself. Be somebody's peace.
Hey, man, stop looking at them stupid memes, man. Telling you to be bipolar. Like yeah, I know you see them. Like
Toxic.
toxic, bipolar,
Oh
all that crap.
Lord,
I be
Debbie.
like,
Oh, Debbie, go in the corner, Debbie. In the corner.
oh
In
man,
the corner.
oh man. I'm not even gonna repeat that one. I ain't gonna even repeat that one.
But yes, what you say? Stop listening to what? Hey, we got no.
Stop listening to the memes, man. Stop listening to the memes telling you to be crazy, bipolar, and all this and that. Like, nah, man. Don't no man want all that, man. Ain't no man sticking around for that.
We need a recap from you. Did you get any feedback from the 10-year relationship from last week? Any?
Other than it was some great information, you know. She says she's changing her situation.
So if you didn't tune in last week, Adrian had a friend who reached out for some advice about her being in a relationship with a married man for 10 years. And she was hoping, waiting for him to get a divorce. And she wanted to know what she should do. And so she appreciated the advice. So I hope that she
She
changes her situation.
she says moving on. She says she letting it go. She moving on. She's serious this time. That's what she says. She is done with this situation because she has wasted way too much time in a situation that is not going to get her what she ultimately wants out of life. So,
Yeah, thank.
hey man,
Good for her. I really do it because that's just insane. Insane.
hey man,
10 years.
10 years. I know some people that did, or I'm pretty. Have you ever seen it on the flip side though, where somebody has dated for like 10 years and then they get married and then they divorced after a year or two,
Yeah.
and you like, what? Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
what
But
happened?
but you dating a married man for 10 years, waiting for him to get divorced,
Hey,
and you
hey
want a
man,
baby?
hey man, hey man.
That's
Some
just
people out
sad,
here. Hey
man.
man, some people out here.
I
Out
hate
here,
it
out
for her.
here.
I hope she learned a whole lot in these 10 years that she can apply to a real relationship when she gets in one.
Hopefully, we
Yeah.
shall see.
We're gonna pray for her.
How you say that? You
Mm-hmm.
you're kind of laughing. Hey
Yeah,
man,
I just can't even imagine.
I'm wishing her all the best with that situation, man.
10 years of my life, man, I'd have been turned
Man,
all the way up.
man, I don't know how y'all women do it.
Y'all, I wish the hell I would.
I mean, you know what I mean. Like, I don't know how women can let a man like.
Manipulate them?
Maybe once again, we need to talk about this because I've been wanting to ask these questions. I want to have a woman because I feel like the men that you want or value need to hear that because sometimes the men's with the values that you're looking for change to the other men because they see all the women that those men attract and bring in. And so sometimes you need to understand this. Like how do you let a man play you for so long? Like, and everybody knows it. You know it too. Like, and you will say it like, I'm a fool, but you still stay. Like,
I told you I told you them soul ties are for real. And I told you, and my sister commented last week and said that a lot of women just don't want to be alone. And a
Yo,
lot of women maybe don't even think they deserve better.
but
Some people
women
have
out
no
here
self-esteem.
wasting their best years.
Mm-hmm.
They best years. They best years. So this is the thing, man. Women run the game. You wasting your best years. 25 to 35, y'all run that game. Heck, we can even go to 18 to about 35. Y'all pretty much can get what you want. You a high value woman, you pretty much can. Then guess what you doing? You messing with low value dudes, running you through it, and then now you trying to figure out like, oh wow, I deserve better. No, you really deserve better before you let this man make a baby with you. You know, now he giving you drama, and now you ready for the man that you really want, and now he looking at you like, yo, like, but your man's is crazy. Like, I like you cool, but like, buddy ain't letting nobody get close to you. He tripping. Talking about I want to see my son. It's 9, you know what I'm saying? Man sleep. You know what I'm saying? Man sleep. It's 10:30 at night. I want to see my son. You gonna not let me see my son? What?
Right.
So yeah.
Believe me. Been there, done that, had to leave the state.
Hey man, that's what I'm saying. Stop, man.
Yeah, we
Hey
ain't got
man,
them problems no more though.
stop letting these dudes do it to you. Stop letting these men drag y'all down.
Oh no.
And then, because you're missing out on the man that's gonna see value in you, treat you the way you're supposed to be treated. And that's another thing, man. Like, why women say men too nice? Yo, some men, like, I ain't gonna lie, I know I can be an asshole, right? But for the most part, you probably ask Debbie, I'm super sweet. I ain't like that with everybody. You know what I'm saying? But to my woman, I'm gonna be super sweet. But then, but some women might take that as, oh man, he's soft or he too nice. Like,
well, I think a lot of times when a woman says a man is too nice, she's scared because she's not used to that, and if it's ever come to her that way before, it's been some bullshit.
So it's really her saying, this is too good to be true. I don't know how to trust this.
Yeah.
That's deep.
Because most of the time men are full of shit and they come in for something. All men come for something. It just depends on what it is. We got to figure out what they're coming for. And
it could be to be with you, date you.
Well, majority of them not. Majority of them just trying to fuck. And I don't know why they just don't come up and just say that. I don't know. But if that's what you want, just say it. But it's very rare. It's very rare that a man just come up with pure intentions. It just is.
Even at our age?
Especially at our age.
Man, I wouldn't be wasting my time. If that's all I wanted, I would take. Like, I'm not gonna take you out, wine and dine you, and that's all I want. That's a waste of my time.
Some of them still trying to live in their yesteryears. Okay.
I guess. I don't like wasting my time. So if that was the case, hey, you either with it or you not. And peace. Okay. Well, thank you. I don't know.
I mean, some people just, and I mean, you just have to have that discernment and just know who is for you and not. Like, you could, I mean, once you get older, you can figure that out. You can sift through that. But when you're younger, you just don't know, and you get hurt quicker when you're younger because you just so young and impressionable. And if you don't have like that father figure in there to show you the way or show you what to accept, what not to accept, you kind of go in blind and like, oh, he liked me, and then you like, damn, these motherfuckers ain't shit.
Women do the same thing. Oh, see? Well, I mean,
I'm sure it's a lot of shiesty women out there.
Hey, man.
A lot of them. They got ill intentions too. It's just people in general. You got to know good people when you see them and hope for the best. But just majority of them are pieces of shit, narcissistic, self-centered, and just don't have no good intentions. Sorry.
Dang, that's I mean, it be real. Like I would think at this stage, like dudes will be straight up, like whether it is just to smash or hey, I'm looking for something serious. You know what I'm saying? Like I would think at this stage in their lives, it would be totally different.
Well,
I don't.
maybe what should they help them out from who are what down the fuck? Should they approach women there? I don't know. Look, whatever your intention is, just be upfront about it. There's really no formula to it. Just say what it is you want.
Didi, give them some game. Tell them what they
I
need
mean,
to
it's
do.
just simple.
What
Just
should a
say
man
it.
do? Just
First
say
of
it.
all, just say it. If I want to fuck, that's easy. Me too. All right, let's go.
Put it in the woman's hands, because then at that point she can either say, "That's
Yes
not
or
what
no.
I'm not into it. I don't. That's
Right.
not what I'm trying to do." Or
Yeah,
okay.
like don't lie. My thing is don't take my options away from me. Don't lie to me and make up some old fantasy shit about trying to be with me when you know that's not what you want to do. If all you want to do is have sex, just say that. I might be down with it, I might not be. Roll the dice and see where you land. I mean, playing all the games is stupid to me. I don't understand the point of it. If you ain't got no game, you just ain't got no game.
Maybe I don't know, man. I don't
You
know.
really don't
I
need no game.
don't.
Here's the thing. If you are a 6 on the scale of 1 to 10, stay your ass at the 6, 7 level. Stop trying to jump to a 10 and then you won't get your feelings hurt. That's easy. If you want to fuck 6 or 7, you probably going your chances of getting it, you gonna get it. Your chances of jumping to the 10, probably not gonna happen. So just stay in your lane.
P-Nom, she's saying stay in your lane, buddy. Stay in your lane.
Just said. He said, I just come at him like I got 500 Usher bucks. What you trying to do?
Hey man, don't play my boy Usher like that, man. My man trying to promote
That is
his
funny.
residency in Vegas, man. Y'all gonna leave my boy alone, man.
That's hilarious.
Y'all ain't gonna play my boy Usher like this. You know what I'm saying?
But I never understood when a man would just come with this whole scenario and this facade and fake representation of himself, acting as if they want to be something that they're not. And then wonder why a chick flip or go crazy or mad or something. Like, you just sold a whole dream to somebody and that's not even what you really wanted.
Well, see that I think, and I will speak for that. You know, men don't understand that. I could even say that for me as well. Like there was a point, right? Because you're trying to oppress a woman, right? So here it is, you going to, you know, fly restaurants, all this craziness that you're doing, knowing good and well this isn't something that you can sustain or keep up, right? Especially at that point. And so fast forward 5-6 months later, you start kind of fading back a little bit on them restaurants and hey baby, you gonna cook or you know, let's go to Chipotle, like you know what I'm saying, let's go to Panera Bread. Now you want to go to the cheaper spots, and she's like, well, hold up, now you done kind of been feeding me like this. Now you want to take it back, so it's like, nah, you gotta baby step that thing up. You feel me?
Just
Like,
be honest up front. Look, I can't afford this shit. This is the first day. This is the last time we come in here. Don't look for this no more for about.
But that's
6
what I'm
months.
saying. I think guys are trying to impress you because see, that's the thing. That's how this whole situation is really set up when it comes down to it. Like we trying to get your attention. We trying to make you look at us however we can, which is why, you know, guys tend to have, you know, fancy cars, right? Because they trying to pull women or whatever. Hey, this is something crazy. I didn't even know women looked at cars like that. That's neither here nor there. But but men are trying to get your attention. And so taking you out, taking you to different restaurants, all of that type of stuff, like that's what men tend to do because why they trying to win you over and not really thinking and understanding like I don't have to do all that to win you over. That's what's happening. And so
but then the men get upset because the type of woman that they just attracted ain't that wife material that they was looking for.
And they've been spending bread on non-wife material.
Right. So there it goes back to my original point of raising the standard.
Yeah.
You attracting what you thought you wanted, but like, oh shit, hold on. Wrong bait. I caught the wrong.
But see, that's the thing. Just like women have it misconstrued, men do too.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Like men are nervous to come in and set the standard. You know what I'm saying? Because ultimately they feel like they might lose you. Just for this, like what you just said, the whole simple fact of either say this is what you want and put the ball in my court, and I either say yes or no. Men don't want to put the ball in your court. They want the ball in their court.
But if the ultimate goal for you is only to have sex with me, it shouldn't matter whether you lose me or not, because all you want to do is have sex with me.
It's a game for men.
That doesn't
It's a game.
really.
It's
But
a
that
game for
doesn't.
men.
Absolutely, but if that's the ultimate goal, that's easy across the board. So you don't that one woman shouldn't make or break that way you approach it. If
Some
your
men
goal
don't
is
like
to
to
find a
lose.
wife, then of course that's a whole different ball game. But you talking about just having sex, so that should
Men
be
don't
easy to
want to
come up.
lose. Men don't want to lose. So whether it's finding a wife or it's finding a female to kick it with, it's like you don't want to lose because you have that beautiful thing that we like to call that ego.
A
You know what I'm
fragile
saying?
male ego.
Yeah. And so not understanding, and that's why it's really important to know what you want. A lot of men don't know what they want. So that's the reason why they not coming in hot. You know what I'm saying? Like we've talked about multiple times. When I got to the place, I became a man. I knew exactly what I wanted. I put that energy out there. You know what I'm saying? I came to Debbie like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, this is what I'm looking for. If this ain't you, I'm cool. You know what I'm saying? So now I know, you know what I mean? But like a lot of men, they don't get there and they still trying to figure that out. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of tough. So they still play that little game until they able to figure it out, or they stumble across the right one and it's like, oh, she got what I'm looking for. So I'm rocking with her.
Oh, this is what I want.
This what I want. You know what I'm saying? So this where I'm gonna be. So yeah. You know.
It's a never-ending cycle.
So yeah.
Well, battle buddies, that is our show. Adrian, what you got going on for the week? Let the people know.
Hey man, I want to let y'all know right now from the bottom of my heart, my wife don't do my hair. So next week when y'all see me, you know what I'm saying? I won't be looking like this. You feel me? But man, the same old, man. Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, I drop videos talking about personal development and how you can develop as a man or a woman. You feel me? As a man or a woman. So definitely tune in, watch those videos. If you need coaching, holla at your boy at G Counsel Help Desk, G Counsel, and the council is spelled COUNSEL, not like city council. like that counsel.
Help counseling.
Like counseling, you need help. Helpdesk.com, hit us up, and we will definitely get you a free consultation and see how we can add value to your life. You know, the book, I usually have it around here somewhere, but it's already written. You can go get it from Amazon, or you can definitely get it from me. All you got to do is message me, send me a message, and I'll personalize it for you, send it to you. You know what I'm saying? Maybe put a strand in my hand for you. You know?
Lord, no roots. No roots. P9 said, drop your links in the chat.
I got you.
Can you put them in there?
Can I? I don't even think I can add to the chat.
You can't. You don't see the little box? I'll put the gift. Shit. We'll get them to y'all. I thought you had access to it.
Well, I will, but I don't have it yet. So I haven't. Yeah.
Lord.
Well, we'll definitely make sure to get that to you, buddy. But yeah, so that's what I got going on.
All right. What I got? Let me think. I did my speaking engagement today. It was amazing. Westchester University. Shout out to the business majors at Westchester University for having me today. It was awesome. The students were amazing. They asked a lot of questions and I loved it. Pouring into young people is so awesome. I love it. What I got coming up? Money Train. He had a show Sunday.
How was it?
It was amazing. He killed it as usual. I don't know if you follow him, moneytrain.Raphael Ratliff on Instagram or Raphael Ratliff on Facebook. Money Train YouTube, follow him. He's about to go down. He's about to get signed, so y'all better follow him and tap in because he's an amazing artist. Of course, I got my Core Queen brand, pushing that heavy. My personal training, coaching. I'm gonna probably do a free group session here soon since the weather's starting to break. Kill some people out there on the track with my circuits. I ain't gonna kill nobody. I'm taking it easy on y'all. I think that's about it. I think he got a show coming up in June, an all-white party in Clover, South Carolina, I think. And we're going to be doing some more, a lot more radio, a lot more shows, interviews. So you're going to see him a lot more often on some blogs, some big blogs coming up soon. So stay tuned for Money Train.
Okay. We see you. Hey man, we're gonna have to collab. You doing the personal training. I might be able to add value to help some of your clients figure out time management and how to make sure that they stay on their diet and they're working out plans. I'm just
Absolutely.
saying,
Absolutely. Always up for collaboration. Well, Battle Buddies, we appreciate y'all. Thank you, Joy. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Phenom, Derek, Tiffany, Justin, Debbie, Yokana, everybody that tapped in today, tuned in, Candy. We appreciate y'all. We'll see y'all next Tuesday. Y'all be good, be great.